So I just woke up, and we all know what that means. Time for the top 10 metal albums of August 2020. Let's get started. So I'm just diving straight in today. No honorable mentions. Fuck all that shit. We're going straight in with my number 10 pick, which is Primitive Man with Immersion. So let's have a listen. So this band is thick. T-H-I-C-C. The soundscape is very thick. Or thick. However you want to say it. You know, I'm from England, so give me some slack. We don't know how to pronounce words. Very droney, very doomy, but it's not like typical doom. It's not death doom, it's not funeral doom. It's not classic doom. It's its own kind of style and sound. Just abrasive, just a wall of sound in your head. It feels like you've put a VR headset on and someone's like scraping the nails against the chalkboard all across your head. But it's a good sound. It's a good nail scraping. It's not a horrible one. Very intense, very aggressive, very, even though I said all those things, very relaxing, I think. You know, pop this on, the whole thing, it's kind of doomy, so it is kind of relaxing, even though it is kind of off the fucking walls, more droney, more like Snow than it is like fucking Sabbath or Saint Vitus. I adore this album. I wanted it higher, but this month had so many goddamn good albums that it's only coming in at number 10. That shows how good August was. I love this album. I think it's an amazing album. And yeah, it's definitely going onto the list. Next up, Black Crown Initiate with Portraits of a Doomed Escape. Let's listen. This band is dripping with goddamn melody, and this album is fan-fucking-tastic. All the different passages in all the songs, very unique. Some of them feel kind of like Opeth, and you know Opeth's one of my favourite bands, so I fucking love it. The first song on this album, God fucking damn, starts out with that acoustic-y kind of intro, and then pummels you into the dust with those heavy goddamn riffs and that heavy melody. I love when songs do that. This album has so many moments like that, so many unique moments, so many interesting moments, and it keeps you entertained the entire way through. Doesn't get boring, and I think a lot of people will have this on the list, and probably higher, but you know, for me, I love it. Still amazing album, so it's still going on the list, so it's still here. Coming in at number 8, we have Selps, and I'm going to have to read it. Relatos de anguistia. Probably not how I say it. But let's listen. This is Black and Death at its goddamn best. I love this album. Another one that I absolutely love, but it has that kind of more darker edge than Black Crown does, so I'm putting it a little bit higher. And there is another one which will come a bit higher as well, but this just has fucking everything, you know? It has those Behemoth qualities that you know and love, but amped up to fucking 11 and not as cheesy. I love Behemoth, but you know, not as cheesy. Intense all the way through, aggressive all the way through, hard hitting. Riffs will be stuck in your head, songs, the melodies will be stuck in your head. It starts out a kind of way and then it ends a different way. You know, there is more melody and more interesting parts on the second half of the album. So I say give the whole thing a big thorough listen, and I think it'll capture your attention and you'll love it. Because I love it, and that's why I'm talking about it. It's a fucking great album, so give it a listen. Coming in at number 7, Cultus Profano with Accursed Possession. Let's listen. More Black and Death. This is the other album I was talking about, and I think this is a little bit better just for my ears. I mean, they're both fantastic. One could rise higher at the end of the year, but look at that goddamn artwork. I knew from the artwork I was like, I'm gonna enjoy this album because I can usually have like a radar, but when artworks come out and I'm like, fuck, that's a great artwork, I'm gonna love it. And just like it happens, I loved it. I loved it. The music is intense. The screaming is intense. Everything is fucking intense on this album, and I adored every second of it. I love his screams. His screams, beautiful. It's atmospheric, but also heavy. It's hard to do. So, never heard of these guys. Checked them out on a whim. Fucking awesome. You should check them out as well. Love this album. Next up, Suicide Emotions, A New Dawn. Let's listen. So I talked about this one in my metal recommendations, and yeah, still fucking love it. Still love the melody. Still love his pain screams. This is depressive, suicidal black metal, so you know what you get yourself in for. I mean, from the name of it, Suicide Emotions, you should fucking know what you're getting yourself in for. It's catchy, it's bleak, it's interesting, and the pain screams just add to the melody. Add to the melody. I love this kind of black metal. It's one of my favourite genres, and it does it justice, but a couple of other albums have overtaken it since then. There's quite a few that have come out, and I've been like, fuck, that was my album of the month, but now there's just more. There's just fucking more. But this album is fantastic for all you DSBM fans. Like me, definitely go and check out Suicide Emotions, because it's well worth your time. Next up, Incantation, Sect of Vile Divinities. Listen. Incantation, the Masters are back with another death metal album, and it's fucking fantastic. Just as good as all the fucking other ones. The only negatives I could say is it's a bit samey, but that's not a bad thing. You know, Incandation does what they do and they do it well, and this album's fucking fantastic, and I love it. I love the doom kind of elements in some of the songs, because that's my favourite kind of death metal. I love hard-hitting death metal, but I also love death doom as well. It does play it a bit safe though, so I will give another death metal album a bit higher. But this one's still fucking fantastic. Love the artwork, love the songs in it. Unborn Ambrosia especially, fucking awesome. Every song's killer. Go check this out if you love death metal. It's a must listen. Next up, Unleash the Archers with Abyss. Whoa! Yes, we got some power metal, some Canadian power metal here in your ass. I love Unleash the Archers. Fucking Apex is an apex in the genre. I fucking adored that album. I love all their other albums. This one's another fantastic album by Unleash the Archers. I do think Apex is slightly better, but this one is still fucking amazing. All the songs, they have proggy elements in. There's some really fucking fast ones. There's some really fast, hard-hitting ones, like Faster Than Light. Through Stars is amazing. Abyss is so good. And Soulbound, oh my god, there's so many good songs in this album. It's one of the best of the year, and I fucking love it. What can I say? I love this album. It was one for a while. It's gone down a little bit. It's gone down a little bit because some others came out and I was like, fuck me. But if you like power metal, do yourself a favour, check out Unleash the Archers. Britney's voice. Britney fucking slays. Britney fucking slays. That's all I'm going to say. Next band. So next up, we got some more death metal. Mortal Necrot. Listen. I've been anticipating the new Necrot album for quite a while after I heard the single a few months ago, and I was like, fuck, this is hard-hitting, this is death metal the way I like it. It punches you in the face, feels old school. Those vocals, those goddamn vocals, this album goddamn livers up to that single. Livers up to that single. It's fucking awesome. You love death metal, you love Incantation, shit like that. Give fucking Necrot and Mortal a goddamn listen, because it doesn't overstay its welcome as well. It does not overstay its welcome. It's hard-hitting, and it knows when to leave the room. It's not overly long. You will not get bored. You will want to press play straight after you've listened to this, because it's evil, it's murky, it's disgusting, it's fucking brutal. And I love it. And the album cover is one of the best of the year. This album's fantastic. I fucking love it. Go listen to it. Right now. Stop this video, listen to that, and then rewatch this video. Let's move on. Next up, coming in next is Atramentus with Stygian. So, let's give it a listen. I bet from the album cover you knew exactly what kind of music this is. You're like, it's either black or it's doom. It's doom. Funeral doom. There's 3 songs on here, 2 really, 1 kind of instrumental in the middle. I fucking love it. Funeral doom won my last ranking from July. I think Convocation, Ashes Coalesce won that one. And almost won again. Almost won again. I fucking adore this album. It's just... I mean, the songs are like 20 minutes long, and they're just packed with so many interesting things going on. Strange vocals at first, I wasn't too sure. It was kind of gargly, like it was gargling on salt water. But then I got used to it, and I was like, no, it actually fits the mood, and then it changes after a while. It's not just all... It does change. So many different parts, so many different sections. Moody as all hell. Love it when I'm chilling. Love it when I'm going to bed. It's a great album. You love Funeral Doom? This is one for you. Fucking fantastic album. And one I'm gonna keep coming back to. You know there's albums that you just like, I'm gonna keep coming back to that one. This is one of those albums. You know, this is one of those albums, so it has to go high. Has to go fucking here. So coming in, taking the #1 spot from August 2020, is a black metal band, Mesarthim, with the Degenerate Era. Now this is fucking insane, so hold on to your goddamn panties, let's listen. This is black metal mixed with trance music, dance music. It's a wild mix. I've never heard anything like this before. It's so unique. It blew my fucking mind. No other album this month blew my mind. This one blew my goddamn mind. I did not know you could mix black metal with dance metal. Just make it a thing. And it's not done in like a cheesy way. The synths aren't overused. It doesn't feel like an atmospheric-y kind of summoning album. And I love summoning. I'm not talking shit about summoning. I'm just saying it's not that kind of style. It's more fun, upbeat. The synths are used in the way to like lift the music up. It is atmospheric, but it's also fun. And when the beats drop, I'm saying it, when the beats drop, it's insane. I'll play another clip for you. And if this one doesn't get your blood pumping, I don't know fucking what will. I don't know what fucking will. So, get your asses clenched. It's fucking going off. Yeah, I don't know whether to like dance or headbang to that one. So you could just do both at the same time. I don't think I could do that. Yeah, this album is my favourite of the month. Love it to bits. Blew my mind. All the songs are crazy. Starts off with like a 20-minute song or something. The songs are catchy as well. Atmospheric, dancey. You could do workouts to it, but also sleep to it. It's a perfect album. It's one of my favourite of the goddamn year. Love this one. Fucking love it. So it's going number 1. So that was my list, my top 10 albums of August 2020. Put yours down in the comments below. What's your favourite metal album of August? Let me know and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.